Hi everyone, welcome back to Baka Bitches. We are two 30-something-year-olds who love to drink and talk about anime. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to Hannah to quickly go through our anime disclaimers.
Yes, because you'll need them just in case you don't want sensitive ears listening. But yeah, this is fair warning, a podcast that we're going to be talking about there's going to be language, there's going to be cursing because we're drinking, there's going to be drinks. So
What the fuck are you talking about?
I know.
What kind of fucking language
rude.
is happening in
this
here?
This is bullshit. I know.
It's a family
I'm
show.
So sorry.
Please don't watch this with your family.
Yeah, don't do it.
Watch it in private.
With the door closed and locked. But yeah, so there's going to be language. There's probably going to be some sexy talk in here.
Some adult themes.
Definitely a lot of adult themes. And that ranges
references
from,
to sexuality.
Yes, sexy sex time and daddies. Lots of daddies.
So many daddies. All the daddies with an I-E-S. Daddies.
Daddies.
Probably some dark elements. Some things that might be uncomfortable. Death.
Sex, violence, drug use.
Mm-hmm. Heavy themes.
We're gonna talk about it all. So if you're a little sensitive about those subjects, please just be aware that it's to your discretion, and don't come at us for watching in dub. Okay?
Mostly don't come at us for that because we are Baka Bitches and we are not reading subtitles.
We are not. Maybe on our own time, but this is podcast time, and we gotta go with the English. We gotta go with the English so we absorb it all.
Enjoy, guys.
Enjoy.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Baka Bitches. We are two 30-something-year-olds who like to drink and to talk about anime. We are still discussing Inuyasha. We are currently on episode 9, titled Plus, The Amazing Thunder Brothers! Exclamation point!
Ooh, there's an exclamation point.
Indeed there is. Before I go into the wiki synopsis on this, Hannah, what are we drinking tonight?
We are drinking a very good drink.
Is it lovely?
It's so lovely.
Lovely.
It's got the citrus vodka in it, and it's got some ginger beer.
Oh, yeah. I don't feel like it's too sweet.
Oh, okay, that's good, because I had a taste, and I was like, oh, that might be too sweet for Stephanie.
I think it's good.
Okay, that's good. I was sweating.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
you were sweating.
I was sweating.
Over a drink you didn't make. You're like, I don't know, Steph's going to like the drink she made.
Fine. I'll drink anything.
This is okay.
I'm not picky. It's fine.
Stephanie's going to have a problem. She's going to yell at me.
Maybe. I already,
this isn't my fault.
Tears started welling up already.
Upper lip sweating.
Quivering.
All right.
Yes.
Wikipedia, which is gonna start to fail us, I feel like, more and more as the season goes on. Our synopsis is getting more and more brief.
That's fine. So, if anyone out there would like to write some really great synopsis for us to read for these episodes, that would be...
Update the wikis, please.
Yeah, that would be so good.
You guys are listening to this basically real time.
Yeah.
So, we need you.
Like, real soon. Toot sweet, as my mom would say.
Squirt.
Yeah, get on it. Love you.
Okay, episode 9, according to Wiki. Inuyasha and Kagome meet Shippo, a mischievous orphaned fox yokai, who seeks to take the jewel shard after his father was killed by Hitin and Mantin of the Thunder Bros. Kagome is abducted by Mantin to the mountains after saving, not shaving, Shippo.
Aftershave.
Inuyasha and Shippo travel to the mountains Period. Done. Finite. That is it.
Wow.
That's all she wrote.
Someone is such a lazy bum.
That is
about
all
writing
she
these.
wrote.
Maybe I should be going in there myself.
This is making my notes look good.
Like super detailed. Like
my notes are not
college
good.
Class notes. You know
It
what
is
I'm saying?
cute. You know, you guys, I've got this like half print, half cursive writing going.
I used to do that.
I'm happy to sell my notes to anyone who's willing to pay for them.
Yeah, we got the notes for the college. Just
there
let
you
us
go.
know.
So, according to my notes,
Yeah.
the first thing that happens in this episode, Kagome introduces Inuyasha to instant nudes
Yeah.
amongst an open-aired grave.
Yep. That sounds about right.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
We're tracking. Wikipedia, you failed us.
Yeah, like, don't even go over the important parts. Like them eating nudes over some dead skeleton boys. Yeah, like Kagome complains about that. She's like, how dare you be hungry at such an inconvenient time? And she kind of mocks Inuyasha about it, like, I'm hungry. You just had to stop right here in this mass, like, war grave. And Inuyasha doesn't give a shit because he's chowing down on some ramen nudes. And I'm like, fair. Because I would also do the same thing. Because at this point, I mean, like, honestly, not a big deal that you're in, you know, a boneyard. Because, like, I don't know, they're already dead. You can't do anything about it. They're just bones. It's fine. So, Inuyasha's appetite, clearly not ruined. Kagome,
Truth.
she complaining, as per the usual.
Yeah. She really got a problem with a lot of things.
She's very angry. I mean, like, to be
As
fair,
a true high school girl,
just gonna say,
she got the feels.
she do. She's
About
feeling
many
everything.
things. About many things.
And I remember being more or less the same way at that age. Like, just everything was 3,000% heightened at that age.
Everything was everything.
Everything was dramatic. Everything was end all be all, like, that's just it. So you were just feeling things. And now I feel those same things on the same level, but I've, like, dampened them. If that makes sense. They're just under the surface. It's fine.
Right, go on.
Yeah. So, anyways, Kagome nerds out at this point because she gets over herself a little bit about Inuyasha eating around skeletons. And she decides to go into the history of ramen because...
Oh, yes. She did have many things to say.
She did.
I forgot. She had a whole lesson.
She had a whole thing, a whole little spiel. And because Inuyasha's like, wow, these aren't half bad. And she's like, I know, right? Like, actually,
We have been to space.
to the space because
We have been to the moon.
we invented the ramens, and it was during the space age. And Inuyasha's just like, just eating, like, not giving a shit.
Yeah, he just consuming nudes
Yeah.
because honestly, top ramen.
Yeah. And so she's going off like, oh yeah, these were invented during the space age when astronauts roamed the land. And Inuyasha's like, space nuts? What? And
Heard.
Kagome's like, space nuts. Wait, astronauts.
Space nuts.
Space nuts. And so she goes off. She's like, yeah, we went to space. And she's trying to tell him, like, we literally went to the moon. And Inuyasha's just like, really? Okay. How? With a rocket. What's a rocket? Well, it's this really long white thing where fire and...
But mostly really long white thing as we outwardly display it with our hands and arms and entire body, long white thing.
It was really suggestive. It's fine.
I mean, it was suggesting something to me.
Yeah, I mean, from our previous
I need a big long thing.
I'm still thinking about squirting, so...
Same.
Anyways.
Our podcast is so not even serious.
We're like veering to a very specific group of people.
I was like, anyone who's still listening to this podcast who
like,
doesn't know us in real life.
I don't know, like even our friends.
It's like I feel like our friends are learning so much about us.
Yeah, they really are.
They're probably like just shooketh as they listen to this. They're like, Hannah, Stephanie.
They just get the vapors, and they're just like these on my Christian AirPods.
Exactly.
And
you're
like,
welcome.
Sorry.
But mostly you're welcome. Come.
Also that.
Come.
Well. Come well.
Come.
Well. Welcome.
While squirting. For Hannah. For Hannah!
And
not for me. Not for me. I'm not dirty like that, you guys.
Oh,
Only
yeah,
Hannah.
just me. It's fine. Yeah, I'm just imagining like specific friends are listening to this, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, you guys.
I'm not. I'm
kind of sorry. I'm
not.
apologetic for my ways.
We have shit to say. Listen up, friends.
It's really nonsense, but that's fine. You do it because you love us, I guess.
Yeah. So anyways, Kagomes.
Yes, Kagomes.
She talking about a big, long...
White. Rocket.
That's right, rocket.
Rocket. And,
Inuyasha's ignoring.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Then Kid comes blasting out of the sky, Rini from Sailor Moon style.
Yeah, like more or less, except like it's a pink round ball. Like not even a ball, like a dirigible like size.
Yeah, I wrote
pink,
but also she's a fox, and then scratched out and wrote he's a fox.
Yeah,
because I was confundled.
Yeah, like
truly,
I told you.
I didn't know. I know you told me that, but it still looked like a girl.
I know. I told you last episode you're gonna get a lot of that.
Truth.
And so you turn to me and you're like, should I just assume they're all boys unless they have chests? And I'm like, yeah, more or less. Sorry.
That's just what I'm gonna do now.
Yeah, that just always assume it's a male. So
Fox Boy comes out.
Fox Boy comes out and does a trickery thing or two.
As Fox Boys do.
As they do. To grab the Shikon jewel pieces.
As everybody in this anime apparently needs and is obsessed with.
You need them because they
every
give you
episode.
All of the power.
Every episode you need it.
Yeah. I need it.
Yeah.
Do you know how big my squirts would be if I had them?
No. How big?
Like
big, long, and white, and rockety? 40 ounces. Like, we have a unit of measurement. 40 ounces. Hannah has said it, guys. If one of you guys can get us a Shikon Jewel stat, we can determine if Hannah is full of shit or if she's not.
I have this Hydro Flask here that is exactly 40 ounces.
It will be full of squirt?
Yeah.
I can't. This is what happens when we barely hang out anymore. Okay, stop being so busy.
That's never gonna happen.
So off topic now.
It's just gonna be...
We're only talking about squirts now every episode.
I'm gonna put that on a shirt.
That would make such a good shirt.
I know, it really would.
We should have merch.
We should. One of these days. We'll get the merch going.
I don't even care if anyone else buys it. I just want to wear that shirt. Just with my own quote on it.
You know what? Same. I get it.
Yeah. That would be really good. That's going to be our gift for all of our friends.
It's Christmas and we're just like...
It's just our own quotes from our podcast on a shirt for them to wear as free advertisement.
And they've literally stopped listening to it because they're like, you guys are so
you need
weird. An intervention, you guys. You guys keep talking about squirting.
Listen, we just need it real bad.
We need the release, okay?
We're so pent up.
It's all the stress. It's
Such
just
an amazing gift. We need to do this. Okay, anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways,
get serious.
Fox girl boy comes blasting out of the sky, pink ball Rini style.
Yeah, literally that's what happens. Does the tricky things to steal the Shikon jewel pieces that they have.
Haha, now he's got it.
Haha, and they're like, hey, you come back here, and there's like a lot of abuse on Inuyasha's part, because Inuyasha's just like straight up hitting this new character, Shippo, in the head, like multiple times. And he's like, ow, ow. And Inuyasha's more or less like, that's what you get for stealing from us, you terrible little thing. And I mean, more or less, right? And Inuyasha's eventually holding Shippo by the tail, and is like, oh, it's a little fox boy, okay. And Kagome comes in with her fetish, and is like, after you're done touching him, I want to have a piece. I want to touch the tail and all of the fox things. And Inuyasha's like, girl, you need to like control yourself. And she's like, yeah, okay, that's fair. Actually, that conversation didn't happen at all in the anime, but literally Kagome was there jonesing for a little pet of the tail. Much like she did with Inuyasha's ears, which I'm honestly surprised that she hasn't consistently tried to do that, even now, because I would also want to be like, I just want to pet the ears. So I get it, but also she needs to calm down. So she do need to calm down, though, seriously. Like a lot.
I will agree to that.
That's fair. So, they more or less get Shippo's story with all of this, like why he needs to get the Shikon jewels. And he has this actually really sad story where he witnessed his dad get murdered by these two other demons.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
Same. It happens way too often, and there needs to be a Sarah McLachlan commercial about it.
Right.
In the Arms of the Angel. I guess we can just reuse that song because that's more or less her biggest hit. So anyways, and we will take the donations personally. You can send it to.
No, seriously, send it.
Yeah, send the money so you can provide for us dadless people. I need
a daddy.
I also need a daddy. Or 2 or 3. I really have no limit with how many daddies I can have. The more father figures, the better. Anyways. It's fine. I'm dead. It's fine. Anyways, okay. Outside of daddies, I'm getting so distracted.
Well, stop it, Hannah.
My bad.
Can we just focus? We're talking about anime right now.
The ADHD is real tonight. So, Shippo more or less says, yeah, like these 2 demon brothers came in, murdered my father because he has or had a piece of the Shikon jewel, and now I need these Shikon jewels to avenge his death. And Shippo, for reference, is like maybe like a foot tall at best. He's maybe, 5-6 years old or something. I don't know. He's like a fox demon. I don't know how you tell, but he's tiny. He's just a baby, and he's out here like trying to beat up these 2 well, not beat them, probably kill these 2 brothers. Just beat it. Just beat it. Beat it. Beat it. No one wants to beat
Hell yeah. Can always count on you, Hannah.
I know. I'm here for karaoke night.
AKA invite us to karaoke,
Yeah,
please.
please. And also donate to the funds. So both of Kagome and Inuyasha kind of get it, but they're also like, you're literally 2 years old, you can't do anything. And Shippo straight up, like, murders Inuyasha and is like, oh, really? Well, you can't do anything either, because you're just a half demon. I can smell the human on you. Like, you've got no business being in the business of full-fledged demons. Leave it to me. And yet again, Inuyasha straight up beats the crap out of Shippo. And Shippo, being a fox demon, does his mischievous thing and poofs a little statue thing, like stone statue thing, onto Inuyasha's hands. And then straight up slaps a little charm on it and is like, good luck taking that off. Like, the only way you can get your hands out from under it is if you take the charm off. And naturally, Kagome, who was there, doesn't do anything about that. Which she probably could have helped take said charm off.
Yeah.
But she did not.
Of course not.
And that's because Shippo also kind of distracted her. And he swiped the jewels yet again.
Of course.
Because he's a fox and swipe or no swiping.
Fucking thief.
All the time with these foxes.
And then the dark storm comes.
The dark storm comes.
Uh-huh.
And we get introduced to the two demons that Shippo was talking about, which are the Thunder Brothers.
The Thunder Brothers.
Ooh, scary.
I did take liberties to abbreviate that to Thunder Bros when I read the thing. But, we all knew what I was talking about, right?
I mean, yeah, absolutely. I mean, bros, brothers, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the Mario and Luigi of...
And truly, one did look a little ratchet and one did look slightly less ratchet.
Yeah.
So,
I mean...
understood.
Unratchet, really, compared to...
That's true. He was pretty hot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I would not be mad to do whatever he asked me to do.
Yeah.
For a short period of time before I got fed up with that and started telling him what to do.
Do you think you could?
I think I could.
Okay.
Do you doubt me?
Because of his personality, which we'll unpack.
Yes.
Pretty soon.
I would love to unpack that.
Yeah, unpack me, Daddy. I would still have my doubts, unfortunately.
That's even hotter. I'm going to try to tame him so hard, and he's still taming me. No part of this is a downside, Hannah. I'm still mostly here for all of this.
You do know what happens in the second half of this
episode, course I right? Don't know. We haven't seen it yet.
Of this episode that we just watched?
The episode?
Yeah.
I mean,
you did, Black. Okay.
I like to live life on the edge, is all I'm saying is I like to live for a little bit of a thrill.
Okay.
Are we going to have super hot kinky sex, or am I going to be smoted? We don't know.
It's all up in the air.
Yeah.
A mixed bag. 50-50 chance.
I'm mostly here for that,
You're
Hannah.
A gambling woman.
I am. That's the shit that really turns me on.
Is yourself taking the risk.
Yeah.
Fair. That's also a kink. I get it. Okay.
It's just my life, Hannah.
So, Shippo yeets himself out of the scene, and Kagome chases after and is like, that little shit. I have to go after him. And naturally, she brings her bow and arrows, as one does, to hunt down a fox boy.
Yes. Instead of riding her bike to quickly catch up, because her bike was strapped with her backpack, which was somehow 20 times bigger than it was last episode.
Yeah, it's almost like she took the time in modern day to
Fill up her
reinforce
backpack with rocks.
and somehow it stretched the fabric so she can hold even more.
I don't understand this backpack logic. This is the thing that most
anime logic.
confuses me.
It's anime logic.
So she darts off because Inuyasha's stuck underneath a statue.
Yeah, a little statue with his handsies, and you'd think like, oh, he should be able to no problem get that off, but because it's like charmed,
it's enchanted, so he can't move.
He cannot. He's just stuck there looking like an idiot.
So Kagome takes off running after Fox Kid, only to be confronted with one of the Thunder Brothers.
Yes, the younger of the Thunder Brothers.
But thankfully, she had her trusty bow and arrow, which she swiftly took action and shot one of the Thunder Brothers. And was so proud, but also amused with her own self that, like, wow, I actually hit him. Which, also, she was standing 2 feet away from him. But that's fine. I mean, I feel like equally, like, I made fun of her in the moment, but upon retrospect, if that were me, I would be impressed with myself. I'd be like, is there no one here to pat me on the back?
Just like,
did you see what I did?
You look at the Thunder Brother and be like, did you see that? He's like, literally, you gave me a nose piercing from it.
Yes,
like,
I see it.
I see.
I know, but for the friends, could you make a post on the gram for me? Like,
could you tag me in it?
I need some recognition for the things.
We could go viral. We could go so viral with this.
Right.
And he's was more this Thunder Brother, the younger of the brothers, and also the ugly one of the brothers. I don't even know what he's supposed to be. He's like a mix between a thumb and like a worm.
Oh.
You know?
That's not what I would have guessed at all, but I can see it.
What would you have guessed?
I don't even know. But I like how specific you were.
I mean, that's just what he kind of looks like to me.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Or like a kid's drawing of like a weird, friendly, like monster. But he's really not that friendly. And he's very obsessed with the 3 hairs that are on top of his head. Because that's how Shippo and Kagome run into him, is he's at this river, like, looking at his reflection and constantly combing these 3 hairs that are on the top of his head. Granted, he has, like, a thin, like, rat tail on the back of his head. But he's, like, very keen on these 3 hairs on the top of his head. And he's constantly brushing it with, you know, like, unfun fact, if your hair is thinning that bad, maybe don't constantly brush the 3 hairs on the top of your head.
Yeah, that is what I said to you.
Yeah.
It's how I feel like as someone with thinning hair.
Same, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. I love my 3 hairs.
They're very gorgeous. I just look at them.
My braid is just one tangle of hairs together.
Dude, that's like
3 hairs.
Like I relate to that so hard.
Okay.
My hair never recovered after like
braiding it.
No, like after I had COVID.
Oh,
the first time, like. I recovered from COVID, right? Back when, like, 2020.
Yeah.
Recovered from it. And then, like, a couple weeks later, my hair started falling out, like, in mass. Yeah. And it was a terrible time. I was devastated.
I'm just saying never get pregnant because your hair will look luscious and amazing. And then you will be postpartum. So not only will you be hormonal, sleep deprived, but you will also be bald.
Oh, I love that.
Bald is the day you enter the world.
Like, why can't I just keep the thick hair, please?
Like, can I just have something, anything?
Like
and God's just like, nope.
No. Fuck you and your desires for hair.
You don't even have a body that belongs to yourself anymore. Congratulations.
Well, hey, rude. Let me just have this one thing.
Yeah, the hair thing really gets me.
Yeah.
We both have thin hair.
Yeah, we both
have
naturally
short,
have
thin hair.
like, fine hair.
So thin.
Like, I went to, like, this is so off topic.
I love that.
Like, we're just gonna talk about hair.
Okay.
For the rest of the episode. It's so fun. Stick with me. No, like, for my birthday in August.
Yes.
My mom was just like, you know what, you're a little raggedy. Go get your nails done.
Oh my God.
Go get your hair.
Thanks,
She didn't
Mom.
say raggedy, but
like, that was the intent.
That more or less.
You're
like,
looking
you
a little
need to
worse for the wear.
Yeah, you need to like get a little
Spruce
prettier.
up your look, Hannah.
You need a change. And so she's like,
You need to do better.
You need to look more.
Not like a troll.
Not like a little gremlin.
Which is what happened no matter how pretty you looked. But okay.
I mean, Mom's right. What are you going to do?
We're not going there.
No, absolutely
We're talking
not.
about your birthday. We're just talking about your birthday.
So she was nice enough to be like, I've already set it up that you're going to go to, like, she gets her nails and hair done, like, every 3 weeks. So she has a place. Like, she's a customer at every 3 weeks. Very loyal. And so she's like, I already set up the appointment at this place. You'll be taken care of. It's going to be fine. And, wouldn't some highlights look nice, in your hair? Get your hair done. Get your nails done. It'll be great. And I'll pay for it. Doesn't matter. I was like, okay, great. And so I go to the salon. And they're like, straight up, they're like, oh yeah, your hair is very fine, but you have a lot of it. And I was like, really? Are you sure? And
can you show me where?
Can you pinpoint where exactly? And they're like, oh yeah, you have a lot of it. I'm like, I don't believe you guys. No. But no, like, I mean, that's really kind of the point, is that the person that did my hair at the salon was straight up like, oh yeah, your hair is very fine, but you also have a lot of it. I'm like, I don't fucking believe
That's
you.
what I hear all the time, is that my hair is fine, but that it's like thick in volume, that there's a lot of the fine hairs together.
No.
Which I feel like is very contradictory, because if anyone sees my ponytail, it's like the size of a pencil.
Yes, same.
Is so thin.
Same. Like, there's not
I don't really know
anything you
how true
can
that
do
is.
with it. And I'm just like, I don't know what crack you guys have been smoking, but I guess let me have some so I can think the same delusion.
That's why I always try to make my hair look as big as possible.
Yeah, that's fair.
Not right now. I'm not trying to show for you, Hannah.
No.
My bun looks so small, but normally I make it as big.
Yeah,
I make it so big to give the illusion that I have hair.
Tonight.
I always like to look like I have big hair.
I wish I could.
So then what happens?
So I got everything done. My mom said,
you got it did.
I did get it did. I walked out of there.
Your hair didn't look bigger in volume to me.
No. I did get layers to it. It's just I suck at styling it.
I was gonna say, I never see you do a thing to your hair.
Because I tried, every time I get a new haircut, I'm like, yes, I'm gonna style it. It's gonna look so good. And then I literally make the best efforts to do so, and it turns out like shit all the time. Like, and I am obviously not a rich person. I can't just go to a salon and be like, give me the curls, give me the body, the volume, because they could do it. I just can't replicate that at home. I'm shit at it, and I can't hold a curl for the life of me without, like, making my hair doused in gel and mousse.
So I feel like you should have let me do your hair when we were traveling.
Probably should have. You would have done a lot better than me. But it's fine. I would have sweated through it anyways. It's fine. So yeah, anyways, I walked out of there with a little balayage blonde.
Oh yeah, the balayage was very nice.
Yeah. And some new nails, and I didn't have to pay for it.
You're feeling fly.
I was like
a
yeah.
G6.
Like a G6.
Like a G6.
Oh gosh, I haven't heard that song in forever. But yeah, anyways, that was also a very expensive trip that my mom didn't think would be that expensive, and I told her it would be expensive. Because I was a gremlin beforehand.
We all just aspire to be gremlin all the time and have people still adore us.
Yeah, that is truly the dream.
It is my dream.
It's my dream too. And so yeah, that was great. Anyways, long story short, hair. So
brother is just combing back his 3 hairs.
His 3 hairs.
Aggressively. Every shot we see of Thunder Brother, he's combing his 3 hairs.
He is.
And all the bottom line Hannah and I are trying to say is if you only have 3 hairs,
don't
stop combing them so aggressively.
Just don't.
Just appreciate your hairs, put them in a nice little pony, and leave it alone. Like, let's not keep playing with it.
Yeah, just do the best you can. Wear a nice little silk bonnet over them. Keep them nice and soft.
Yeah. So little 3-haired Thunder Brother is like, oh, I'm Thunder Brother. I'm mad because you shoot me in the face. I'm gonna unload my ultimate attack. And he like charges up.
Yeah.
And he just unloads his full squirt. And
his full squirt.
And his full squirt directly hits Kagome because she goes and she kind of like shelters and protects little fox boy.
Yeah. Very maternal.
Yeah. To be like little child, little kid, little thing.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Specimen. I'm just going to protect this. So she covers it kind of like with her arms and body. She takes the full direct hit, so she falls to the ground. Little fox boy scampers off because he's like, I'm scared as fuck. Peace out, bitches. And he's gone, but like hovering in the area.
Yeah. So
weird Thunder Brother 3-haired dude comes in and he's like, this bitch be a tasty one. I'ma eat this fucking cake all day. So he picks her up and he takes her on his little poofy cloud and he's going to take her away. Okay, Hannah's nodding and agreeing, so I think that I'm right.
You are.
So he goes to take her away, and then from out of the little, like, grassiness, the little fox boy's like, oh no, Kagome's being taken. I can't let this happen. I need to save her. But how? I'm just a poor little fox boy. I need to get help. And then he runs back to go get Inuyasha. And he's like, I'm going to help you, Inuyasha, as long as you promise to not pummel my ass. And Inuyasha's like, why should I believe you? Where's Kagome? And then little fox boy's like, well, neener, I can't tell you because you should know where your girlfriend is. Ha ha. And then Inuyasha's like, what? Huh? I don't know. She's not my girlfriend.
She ain't my girl.
I feel like we just need to do a voiceover because I'll be killing it right now. She not my girlfriend, okay? She's just my bitch.
She my jewelry bitch.
And the little fox boy's like, okay, but if you promise to not beat me to death, then I will let you go. And then Inuyasha's like, fine.
I'll do it.
So then little fox boy's just like, snappity, snap, crackle, pop. And then the little statue thing that was keeping Inuyasha's fingertips glued to the
earth,
like ground.
Yeah,
don't you think you could have dug those out? But that's fine. That's fine.
That's too much thought.
Fine.
Like, there are no thoughts behind.
There's no thoughts here. Mm-hmm. We're not looking for rationale.
No,
we're not. We're not looking to dig this anime apart. So, anyways,
but also kind of
So immediately, little thing goes away. Inuyasha's like, you little asshole, starts pummeling poor little fox kid who's like, no, daddy, no. But also, yes, beat me, daddy, beat me. Daddy, no. Please stop. Keep going. Just a little harder. Right there, daddy.
And we have now discovered everyone's kinks on Inuyasha.
Yeah, it's Bug Daddy.
No. Always. Yeah, so that happens, and Shippo's just like, straight up, you said you wouldn't do that. And Inuyasha's like, meh. So where's Kagome? What happened? Well, you see, funny thing happened.
I hate when funny things happen.
Same, because it ends up not so funny.
Right.
And Shippo more or less is like, so she kind of got kidnapped by the Thunder Brothers, and
yeah, that's some shit. That was not good, fam.
And I kind of need help rescuing your woman. And Inuyasha's just like, son of a bitch. Which,
right.
Fair.
And they take off. And then I feel like we kind of cutscene then.
We do.
This to like Kagome.
Yeah.
About to get eaten.
Yeah, because she's still passed out. They're in this little like
hut.
A hut.
I don't know what it is.
Like
it's a hut.
Maybe like a 2-room hut thing. Like probably they just
kind of a spacious hut.
They took it over for no reason probably. Probably killed the people that were actually residing there.
Perfect. We didn't need them anyways.
Yeah, no. Useless.
They weren't important to the plot. So they go to this little hut thing. Mm-hmm. The sexier of the Thunder Brothers shows up with his side hoe.
Yeah, with his very sexy side hoe.
Yeah, she didn't have a shirt on. She only had snakes covering her tits.
Like the one snake. I don't even know if it was a real snake or if it was like...
It was a real snake. That makes her sexier.
Fair. Because like who doesn't like some scale on skin contact? Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really think
about that. I was trying to think about that. Like, is it worth the danger for the sex appeal?
Maybe,
yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I got nothing left to live for, so.
Yeah, might as well be sexy about
Why
it.
not? So, that happens. And the sexier of the Thunder Brothers, what's his name, Hannah? Yep. Is over here like, hey, 3-haired, not sexy Thunder Brother. What the fuck are you doing, dude? With this random ass bitch. And Kagome's just laying there like, you better let me go because Inuyasha is super scary. And he's in love with me and he's gonna come save me.
Yeah, she's really trying to manipulate the situation.
Look at me. And nobody's buying that shit.
Except
who is the sexier guy?
Hiten.
Hiten is like, I'm so angry, Hulk smash. And then he just like ninja fires his hoe alive.
Yeah, with lightning.
He just burns her even before he's been able to squirt her all over. But like, that's fine.
Didn't even get a chance to copulate. He's just...
That's fine.
It's fine. It's whatever. Which, in the long run, probably for the best. Because how awkward in that little hut, like, to have them
two
go
brothers,
at it, like,
side by side.
Like him doing the girl and like
amongst your brother.
Yeah.
Like, nah.
Yeah, like, so in the long run...
Nah, this is not Oron High School Host Club. We're not here for that.
Yeah, that's right.
We're only here for it if we're all good looking, okay?
That's right. And one of us
not
out
50%
of the 4
of us
in this room is not. So Snake Girl gets, like, crispified. And Kagome, who had the passing thought that, oh, this brother looks more human, so... I might be able to, like, get him to let me go. And then turns out, through that show of random carnage, he is the more brutal and evil of the two. Where, the other one just wants to, kill Kagome to make a potion so he could have better hair. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but he was at least, like, semi-nice-ish.
Right.
To Kagome, in a way. And, so she tries to manipulate her way out of this, like, hyping Inuyasha up and being like, yeah, that's my lover, and he's got the Shikon jewels, and, like, he'd be willing to do a trade, if anything. Me for the jewels, so, like, maybe don't kill me.
Right.
And they're like, all right, bet. So,
I love that.
the brothers take Kagome along, and they find Inuyasha as he's traveling to find them. They throw down some lightning to like shake some things up first.
Sexy.
And Inuyasha's like, "Oh, who are you?" And Hiiten's like, "Oh, so you're the famous Inuyasha, like you have the Shikon jewels. Well, we have your woman, your lover." And they show Kagome, and he just straight up ignores the two brothers and is like, "You told them we were lovers?
It's true.
What?"
He's not here for the whole story. I feel like if I am with someone, like, I need you to be at my level.
Yeah.
At all times. No matter what bullshit I'm spewing, I need you to have my back.
Yeah, I am.
Do you feel me? Right?
I feel you, and I get it.
Yeah.
But I am also like by nature, totally. I would react like Inuyasha because I'm like.
Okay, but let's not get sidetracked by small details when lives are at stake, especially mine.
Fair.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Fair. I think I know now enough with you to be like, yeah, I just need to
Me
go
personally,
along.
I feel like you should do that by now.
I know.
We were those kind of ride or die friends.
I know now.
And I was like, if this was last week, I would not have known. But as of this week, you guys,
I know.
I'm going to do
it now. I have had epiphany.
I've had an epiphany about Stephanie.
I just
so we're
need
good.
to go along with all of her lies. I get it now.
They're not lies. We're just.
I'm
just trying to stay alive.
That's fair.
I'm trying to not be deceased.
Also fair. Same. So that like
it's gonna be interesting to see what happens episode 10.
Yeah,
I wonder if they're gonna make it out or if they're all gonna die.
I think they're all gonna die. Like
episode 10. Episode 10.
And then it's over, and then it's like bye, Inuyasha. Like great story, right? And you'll be like, what the fuck, Hannah?
And then I'd be like, amazing. Now we can start that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Yes!
Hey, spoiler alerts.
You're welcome.
Baka, bye!